All right, here we are, last page. Should go pretty quickly. Shannon said that a triangle with exactly two congruent sides, congruent means they are the same length, right? And an obtuse angle is an equilateral obtuse triangle. Describe her error. Can you have an equilateral obtuse triangle? You cannot. This is not gonna happen, all right? And also it says two congruent sides. How many congruent sides should you have? 3 to be equilateral. So, for an equilateral, triangle, you need how many equal sides? You need 3 congruent sides and all acute angles. Okay, they have to be acute because it's 60, 60, 60. All right, if you get to 90, then you can't do it. All right, Kelly drew a triangle with exactly 2 congruent sides and 3 acute angles. Which of the following accurately describes the triangle? Mark all that apply. It says 2 congruent sides, which makes it, is it scalene? Nope, that's the ugly one with all the 3 different sides. Ugh. Right, equilateral, we know they're all equal, so it must be isosceles. All right. And it says all acute, so it must be acute. I mean, that's pretty easy. Okay, so forces and balance. We're going to identify the relationship, so we're going to classify the triangles that they show here. This one's really hard for me to see on mine, and this one's pretty easy to see, so we're going to have to work together on this. So, what makes triangles good for the construction of buildings or bridges? The 3 fixed lengths of the sides of a triangle, when joined, can form no other shape. So when pushed, triangles don't bend or break. That's pretty cool. That's why we see them a lot in construction, right? So identify relations, classify the triangle. So I'm going to look at this one here. I'm going to tell you right now the angles. I'm not going to measure them out for you. I've already done it. These two are the same length. So that's going to make it isosceles, right? So we're going to go ahead and write an isosceles. All right, now the question is, what kind of isosceles? Is it acute, or is it right, or is it obtuse? And so I'm going to take my handy dandy paper, right? And I'm going to stick that right here. And if I look at this one, it matches up exactly with the edge of my paper, which means that it is 90 degrees, which makes it a right triangle. So we have isosceles right. And this one over here, which is kind of hard to see, these 3 sides are actually 3 different lengths. And if they're 3 different lengths, scalene, right? So I'm gonna write scalene. And again, I take my paper, and if I place it right there, right, I notice that the lines match up exactly with my corner. So this is also a right triangle. All right, one more quick video with the homework and we're done.